Let's talk about this Jerry Jones picture. I've got a couple emails about it. I reached out to a couple of my close friends. I had some conversations. I had some people say, don't talk about it, Jay. You know, you're doing good things on your channel. You're streaming the sports. You guys are having fun. Then I had some people say, talk about it. Be who you are, I'm going to talk about it. I feel like these are the kind of conversations that we have to have. We have to have these kind of conversations. We have to be candid with each other. And I don't think there's any topic, sports related or whatever, that, has to do with sports that I shouldn't be able to talk about. So I'm going to talk about it. With that said, before we get started, make sure you smash that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. And, of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more content like this, as well as NBA and NFL streams moving forward. All right, so recently, literally 48 hours ago, a picture was released of Jerry Jones being on the steps of a situation that happened back in 1957 when he was 14 years old, in regards to a segregation incident back at a high school in Little Rock, Arkansas. This picture basically, I'm assuming, has been brought to light in the last couple of days for numerous reasons. Jerry Jones obviously owns the Dallas Cowboys. He has for the last 30 plus years. And there now has been, questions in regards to why don't we have many black coaches and, of course, any black NFL team owners. So let's highlight a couple of facts, right? We do know that this picture was taken back in 1957. We do know that the picture does feature Jerry Jones. This is him. He has acknowledged that it is him in the picture. He was 14 or 15 years old. So we do know that the picture is real. The picture is him, and he was at this event when it happened. Now, he also went on to say basically that, he wasn't involved in the situation, but he was there. He also stated that, he was curious in regards to what was going on, and that he was basically worried about whether or not he would get in trouble by being in this place at that time, and that's all he can remember. This is basically what I got from his statement. Now, how I basically feel about this picture. Obviously, this is in 1957. This is a time where racial tensions were very high, most likely on both sides because of the things that were going on back then. I feel like when we have these kind of pictures, these kind of images, videos, anyone that was in these kind of situations are basically not only reliving that issue or that pain or that timeline that, from that time frame. I would say it basically brings back the raw emotion of what we dealt with as a society, what we deal with now, even today in this country. I want to say this. I feel like if Jerry Jones has the power to create more opportunities for black coaches, black NFL owners in the NFL, he should do so. And he's acknowledged that he has the pull, per se, to do it. But I don't think that we can vilify or keep continuously bringing up things that may have happened in the past, especially with someone that's 14 years old, that doesn't seem to really be antagonizing, because we can kind of see what's going on here. Jerry's looking off in the picture. We can see that these three individuals and this guy with the camera, these guys with the camera, are getting the back and forth exchange between these two black gentlemen. So we kind of see that these are the antagonizers, I want to say. These four gentlemen here. Right, I could kind of assume that. I think I have that right. Jerry is obviously looking on, seeing what's going on, as well as potentially this kid here, as well as this one. So we have some of these guys, it looks like they're looking to see what's going on in the background. Was Jerry in the right place at the wrong time? Probably. If he wasn't involved with it, probably shouldn't have been there. As a kid, how many times have you been in a place where you shouldn't have been? Probably hundreds of times. I've been in places I shouldn't have been. It's very difficult when we talk about these subjects, and it's very difficult to have these kind of discussions for these specific reasons, right? What was his intentions? Why was he there? What was his motivation, right? How did he really feel? These are all things that obviously people want him to answer for and people want to understand. His response, to me at least, was cut and dry, trying to basically have give as much that he could give in the least response possible, right? Without turning into a bigger thing than what it already is. Very smart with his words, without a doubt. I wouldn't expect anything less from an NFL team owner. He has a lot of people working under him. He has a lot of black NFL players. So I feel like the man has had the team for 33 years. Unless there was something that came out that was a little bit more detailed as far as him having an involvement or him having a direct influence in any kind of, true, racially intensified messages or, racially intensified violent situations, then we got to treat this what it is at this point, right? It's a picture of a man that was in a situation that he probably shouldn't have been in, who was curious. And that's what I'm going to take from it. Unless something else comes out and we're looking at a different picture or a different video where he's giving off a different vibe, we're looking at a curious 14-year-old. And that's how I'm going to take it, unless, like I said, something else comes up. This picture was actually brought up before. He has acknowledged it before. So I do want to, question why these things do happen at certain times of the year. Why is it that certain pieces of information are promoted, talked about, and shared heavily during certain parts of the year? Right? Who holds the key to that agenda? Maybe another story to talk about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Obviously, it's always fair discussion over here. It is what it is. It's your boy Jay. See you in the next one. Peace.